Hey Alpha Females, this is Katie Freeman. I hope everybody had a great week. Happy Friday. Thank you so much for tuning in and for listening to last week's episode, an interview with my mom. So for this week, I wanted to introduce a new segment I'm going to call It's All Greek to Me. So this new segment is going to cover words and phrases that people in the Greek community use. And to outsiders, they may not know what they're talking about. So we're going to get into it. So let's start with the basic words. So fraternity, sorority. What do these mean? It's a brotherhood or a sisterhood formed around common goals and aspirations. And fun fact, some women's sororities are actually considered women's fraternities. And this was prior to 1882. They were considered women's fraternities. However, in 1882, Gamma Phi Beta began to call themselves a sorority. It was a suggestion of their advisor, who was a professor of Latin and thought that the word suited them better. So the word sorority comes from the Latin word soror, meaning sister. Moving right along to the word recruitment. This is the process where fraternities and sororities get new members. Potential new members tour each house and are invited to social events and choose new members of their organization. The old term for this is rush, which is still used by fraternities, but it has since been retired by sororities. So they just use the word recruitment. And this is considered formal recruitment. Typically, these happen in the fall semester. However, if you want to join a fraternity or sorority at any other time of the school year, that process is called COB. COB is a way for IFC and Panhellenic sororities to add more members to their group throughout the academic term. It can be very casual, unstructured, and not every fraternity and sorority participates. It really depends on whether or not they met their quota in the fall recruitment. If they have more open spots, then they will participate in COB. So what does Panhellenic mean? Panhellenic is derived from the Greek word meaning all Greek. It refers to the 26 national sororities that are governed by the NPC, otherwise known as the National Panhellenic Conference. Moving on to IFC. IFC stands for Interfraternity Council and is the governing body of the NIC fraternities. On some campuses, local fraternities are housed under the IFC. The NIC is the North American Interfraternity Conference, and it is a trade association representing 58 international men's fraternities. The next term is new member. And this is a word that indicates anyone who has gone through the recruitment process, whether it be informal or formal, and is actively going through the new member education for the Greek organization, but has not yet been initiated. The next word is collegian, and this refers to an initiated member of a fraternity or a sorority currently in college, and it is also known as being active or being anactive. Next is alums, and this is the very casual way of saying alumni. But I want to give a bit of a breakdown because there are different classifications based off of the gender and the amount of people you are referring to. So, alums are members of a Greek organization who are no longer undergraduates. A singular male is called an alumnus. A group of both females and males, or just a group of males, is called alumni. A singular female is called an alumna, and a group of females are called alumni. Lastly, I'm going to cover the word letters. This refers to the Greek letters used by American fraternities and sororities that are used as acronyms for the organization's name or motto. This can also refer to any clothing or merchandise that has your Greek org's letters on it. So I threw a lot of terms at you, and I appreciate those of you that have stuck it out to the end of this episode. But I will be covering other more unique words in coming episodes, so stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for tuning back in this week. I hope everybody is enjoying their holiday season, and I'll see you next week, Alpha Females.